folks. Excuse me. How you doing? Okay. '06 Lincoln Town Car, Ford Crown Victoria, Mercury Marauder, and the associated years either side of those numbers, they all pretty much are the same. That gizmo, the recirculating doodah, what the fuck is it called now again? I forgot. It's a EGR valve. Here we go. I know it, but I'm getting old and my memory is shot. There's an old one. Okay. Now the problem I have with the assholes that advertise these things, they never seem to present them online in a position that they mount to the car. Maybe it's a lot of different things, but it's pretty much this one was ridiculous. You have to visualize how it mounts to your car to see that you're picking the correct one, because there's a whole bunch of these fuckers online. And this one mounts this way. Okay. So you're looking at the two bolt holes there, and they're going into there. You see that right there? Okay. And this pipe screws into here, which is on the opposite side of here. Bear with me. Underneath here. Right there. Okay. Now that's a big ass 21, 2, or 3 millimeter size nut fitting that goes in here. I keep forgetting that the camera's offset on these damn cameras on these phones. Anyway, so it mounts this way when you're looking at it from the side, okay? Pipe there and bolts in right underneath there, and your plug there facing out that way, okay? Just as I'm showing you over here, and so on. There's your plug, the pipe, and the two bolts, okay? Now, some assholes, excuse the expression, online are showing the installation, removal and installation of that piece as being, hey, it's real friggin' simple, no problem. You just pop that bolt loose and you screw this and you stick it in your ass, rub it around a little bit, and it works just fine. You lying sack, oh shit. Anyway, I don't know if this video will make it with all the language, I'm not sure. But that bolt down in there, that nut, that fitting that goes into the side here, okay, I'm not sure you can see it that well, but it's there. You get at it by, I should have brought a pointer. That screw there, you just crack it loose, swing this shield guard bracket to the side, out of the way, so you can get at that piece there, okay? The big 21, 2, or 3 millimeter fixture, whatever it is. Okay, get up here. Now, the parts online, you can go OEM, which, if I remember correctly, were listed as $130, $40, $50, $60 or more, maybe, for OEM. And then there was like ultra cheap. I saw one or two that seemed to match up. They were $30 or $40. I said, no way, I'm not going for that crap. But I did find this one for $82.99 plus tax, $88.49, as you can see there. Okay, so that's what I got that for. Same exact part, everything matched perfectly. Kept my fingers crossed. It comes with your little flange there, your gasket that comes with it that has to be in there. And it works. Canceled out the check engine light and all that stuff. So anyway, real quick, you loosen that screw down there, move this bracket to the side, disconnect your plug. This pops right off, easy. This is just a push-on rubber vacuum lines. Okay, pop them off, pop this off, and then you can. Yeah, I love the guys with the videos. They say, "Oh, I'm just gonna take a break from the video and just pop this loose real quick so I can move on." Well, they make you think that that fixture, that fitting, that nut comes loose, no problem. Of course, they don't know how long they worked on it to get it loose before they started showing you how easy it came out. That mother effer, number one, you can't use an open end wrench, okay? Open end box, combo wrench with a 21, 2 or 3 millimeter, whatever it is, open end wrench. You cannot use it on there because that piece is, I think, brass. I don't believe it's steel. I believe it's a brass fitting. And when you put a big wrench on there and you try to turn it, guess what happens to a brass nut fitting? It, of course, skips and strips right off. So, trusty old plumber days, or whatever you want to call it, I knew I had this puppy in there, and it's still set at 21 millimeters or whatever it was. That on there, okay, would be, okay, let's get over here, fitted in there like such, okay? So you have to be careful, get it set in there as low down as you can this way, okay, there we go, as low as you can this way, so when you get it on there, I found that you can't seem, unless yours is not as stuck as mine was, you can't get enough torque on that thing to break it loose. So I eventually had to, with the help of a neighbor, two of us holding it in position, was taking the box end of the open end wrench, it's a long handled, big wrench, and stuck the box end over this and used it as a pry bar to get it to pull across and break that sucker loose. And I'm telling you, it was effing tight. Anyway, the videos that are online about that are misleading, that it's easy job to do. One guy said, yeah, I can do it in like 10 minutes. It's so easy. I said, yeah, my ass. Anyway, we fought and got that sucker loose. Once it's loose, you take it out. I mean, and I lubed it with the best penetrating solution you can get. Works on everything. This mother was tight. So, anyway, got it off, swapped it out, hooked everything back up again as it was supposed to be, and worked fine. Okay. Check engine light. Once I cleared the code, check engine light never came back on. I drove it and drove it and drove it. Nothing, no problem. Prior to that, I had tried using Rizlone EGR valve cleaner in the fuel tank. I used 2 cans of it. It might work for minor problems, but it didn't work on mine. But it's good products. They make good products. You stop leaks and all that stuff. But it didn't work on this. So anyway, this video is probably too long and stupid, but I guess I'm going to cut it off there. Be prepared to have a bitch of a time getting that friggin' 22, 1 or 2, 3 millimeter nut out of there, fitting, the pipe hose fitting. Not easy at all for my car. But I got over 130,000 miles, 129 some thousand miles on it when I did the job. So maybe theirs only had 3 or 4 miles on them. Maybe they were brand new cars. I don't fucking know, but it didn't work on this. So something to think about if you attempt to do the job. It can be done. It's just that it is a bitch getting that nut loose to get that pipe out of there. Don't disconnect the pipe from anywhere else. Just loosen the nut and screw it back it off so you can just remove the part itself out from the pipe. Once you move those 2 bolts, one on that side, one on the other side. They give you new bolts too with it, new flange, new part, etc. The pay close attention to how they look in the pictures when you go to order it, because none of them are sitting in this position, let's say, like it would go on the car. Okay, they're all the way upside down, backwards, inside out, any friggin' way but right. Okay, so be careful. Hopefully it works for you. Sorry I insulted any of the guys that are... Is it still running? I don't know. Anyway, okay, talk to you later. Charlie out.